Hello YouTube, welcome to Pursuit of Happiness. Now we are turning into Pursuit of Car Repair and Improvement. So if you don't like car repairs or improvements or KDM or JDM and you don't even know what that means, you might not like this video, but that's okay. Today we are working on the Veloster with Maddie. Maddie actually has coordinated her outfit with the Veloster, so as has Alex.
Yes.
I am always a Buckeye, so go Ohio State. So Alex, what are we doing today?
Putting on lowering springs.
Lowering springs, all right. So we have it set up, wheel chocked on this side. We're gonna start in the back on the driver's side. So welcome and hope you enjoy.
All right, I gotta take this wheel off. I think that's pretty obvious. All right, I'm gonna try. There you go. Okay, I got to jack this up to take tension off the shock, and then I'm gonna have to unscrew this bolt or this nut back here to take this bolt out. There we go.
Now, the shock is free. As you lower this slowly, that'll release this arm, which will release this spring totally, finally. Which this jack is a $3 jack, so it's not the easiest. We can't get it totally out without taking the other side off. So because this doesn't have independent suspension, the back wheels are connected to each other. So that means we need to jack up the other side, do the same thing on the other side, because remember this has wide feet.
Right.
So this needs to come in. Now what you do is start pumping it up and then you can aim this guy right like that.
Okay.
Now, what you want to do is make sure that your wheels straighten up. Now, your wheels are straight. You can start pumping it. And we just need to get it high enough to where we can fit this under here. Okay. So now is where we want it right about there. And the other thing we want to watch is down in here, that our wheel isn't going to run into our jack stand. That pop sound before is this plastic piece popping over this edge.
Okay.
That's what made that pop sound. Now when we release it, we want to just get it to where it'll slowly be loosened. That's me in the morning. So the difference using an impact, if we didn't have an impact like that, you'd have to have this on the ground. You break them free with a breaker bar, like what we were using yesterday, and then you lift it in the air and you loosen them the rest of the way. Now, we just need this jack underneath, right the center of where this spring is, down underneath there.
We got company.
Hey. Okay. Now we need the persuader. So as we lower this down, now you can see the spring is loose. So we can get this spring out of here by pushing down on here and getting that out of there. Factory spring comes out. Now from the factory spring, we need to take these bushings off and put them on that spring.
Man, this thing is charred.
I don't know which way. I would assume that way. No? Flip it around. Yep. Yep, and that makes more sense. And then we turn this.
That makes more sense.
Now the other side. Now just put your jack back underneath this side, and we just need to jack it up until we can get the shock back in. So what you want to do is pay attention to this, because now that we have lowered springs, we don't want to have to try to compress this shock. Let's go up some, trying to get it through the neoprene bushing. In there for life. Now, give me the slow release. $35 jack. Nothing wrong with that. All right, now we do the same on the other side. Then you can go with the tool back through.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Like a fish. Squish fish patty on the bun. You can't not pull that trigger.
I know. Tar.
Yeah, we got to pop the hood, and we have to take this strut. The whole strut assembly comes out. So we have to take the bottom free first, and then we take the top 3 screws out of it.
That's not even moving at all.
Well, when you take the bottoms off, it'll come free.
And come out.
Put the bolt back in it. Thread it in.
You want me to give you a...
No. This side has a little bit more clearance. Needs to be here. You go here, but then the thread won't be able to come out. That'll do it. It still had some tension.
Just a little bit. Well, it didn't go too far. No, that was doable.
That was a little pop. Don't know. Now that's still not going to be enough. I want to pinch on the things too much.
Is that sitting right on the bottom?
To there.
Yeah, nope, it shifted. What could go wrong? It's just like, no.
Gotta take it all off.
Yeah.
Dang!
That's why this thread was drawing it up. Because once I loosened this, I was able to shove it past those threads. I feel better now. At least that's threaded on. It's not as likely to explode and go anywhere as likely. Jeez, what the deuce happened there? See, we have to get these nut bolts lined up with the holes up here. So you've got to wiggle it like
in a circular.
while pushing up.
That was perfect. That
Yeah, it
was
was.
perfect. What the heck?
See, it's definitely too far towards you. Now lift up.
See this one pop through for a sec. There you go.
But now to get the other side. That come through any?
Yeah, it's poking through, but not like enough to thread.
Got it threaded?
Just slightly, yeah.
Tread.
Get shot.
Nice. All right. Now you need to put the bottom back together. So the red screw, can you see through the hole? Is this the red screw through the big hole? This one?
No. One down. That's the red screw you're holding.
That's the one we want. See, you have to aim from the top.
There you go.
Put a nut on the one you can.
There's one nut on.
Turbo.
Jake.
I think you're jammed on the red one.
Come here, Mr. B. Come
He knows what's
here.
up now.
Yeah.
All right. So, Alex, what do you think? How
I think it looks
hard?
good.
On a 1 to 5, what was that?
2, 3.
2 or 3? I would agree with that. It's taken us about 3.5 hours to get completed.
Without any prior knowledge whatsoever.
We had no clue what we were doing. We just went to YouTube University. So now you're, how much lower is it?
I forget, it's 1.5 one way and 1.7 one way to even it out.
So it'd be 1.7 in the back, 1.5 in the front, because it would already have a front stance
Right.
from factory. So now you are ready to pursue your happiness.
That's true.